President of Parsons Federal Business Unit, which includes the company's cyber and intel work. Carey previously held senior positions at Honeywell, Lockheed Martin, and IBM Federal Systems. She has her engineering degrees from Syracuse and Ohio Northern University. It's awful nice to see you again.
Good to see you. It's been a while. Thanks, Matt, for holding this conference today on what's a very, very important subject. To achieve digital transformation, we have to look at people, processes, and technologies, and they have to all be orchestrated together to deliver a more secure environment. The third industrial revolution has been underway since the middle of the 20th century, and it's often referred to as the digital revolution, since it involves the development of computers and information technology. The fourth industrial revolution is an expansion of the third, but they keep it distinct because of the technology explosion and technology disruptiveness in areas that we've talked about this afternoon, including AI, virtual and augmented reality, the Internet of Things, and autonomy. IT transformation is absolutely required to be able to operate in the fourth industrial revolution and the new digital world in which we live today. And it has to include everything, all the IT systems, the network architecture, the hardware, the software, the service management, the data storage, and data access to be able to improve efficiency and delivery. By integrating and modernizing assets and business processes with digital technology, organizations can improve efficiency, customer delivery, customer experience, and reduce cost. Any organization that doesn't embrace the digital technology age is going to be left behind. So there's three areas I'd like to talk about: people, processes, and technologies, all of which are required to deliver a more secure environment. An organization strategy needs to be developed that defines what technologies are going to be used, how they're going to be applied, and what are the specific people and process implications of those technologies. So first, let me talk about people. As technology evolves, an organization has to evolve as well. First, the culture. An organization's culture has to shift, and there needs to be a new mindset, one where the whole entire organization is embracing the importance of customer experience initiatives and digital transformation. New technologies also necessitate that employees evolve their skills, adopt new ones, and learn new competencies. Technologies like AI and robotics have the potential to displace and/or change the work that is performed by our current employees. They must become continuous learners in order to be able to operate. In a time of very, very low unemployment right now, it's tough to get some of the skills: computer scientists, data analytics, and other critical technical resources. So we have to think about how we're going to do more innovative recruitment and retention. Next, I'll talk about processes. Processes have to evolve to deliver with the pace of innovation and provide that improved customer experience. Acquisition reform and agile procurement are needed to keep pace with technological change. David Berteau mentioned earlier other transaction agreements, or OTAs. Those are an improvement. However, agency-wide changes are needed to align to commercial IT procurement processes. Commercial IT is using agile and sprint-based delivery model. Just think about how often Microsoft Word and Office 365 is updated, or how often your applications on your handheld iPhone are updated. This is incremental capability, it's incremental delivery, and it requires engagement of government stakeholders throughout the entire end-to-end process, not just at the requirements phase as they are today. It also requires the acceptance of the agile delivery model that would allow this flexibility. Another process, shared services and a common service delivery model where agencies pay for only what they use and they don't have to invest, manage, and maintain individual systems and applications. This will reduce both cost and improve efficiency. An example of that would be a security operations center, which operates as a service, and it collects, operates, organizes, and monitors the state of security of an agency's platform. The federal government should also be leveraging commercial business models such as licensing arrangements and subscriptions. Another process that's important, a DevOps, agile software and application development process, allows developers and operations teams to work closely in the project lifecycle and use tools that promote code sharing, development, automated testing, and collaboration. The effect of agile development is to break down silos. It increases the speed of innovation and also demands and necessitates accountability across the organization. So that also requires a people change, since people must now be more accountable when working on a DevOps environment. To take advantage of technology innovations such as automation, business processes need to be streamlined as well as optimized. Finally, I'd like to address technology. First automobile was invented 100 years ago, computers were invented in 1943, cell phones in 1973, the internet in 1990. Each has had a very profound effect on the world in which we live. And the same is going to happen as we look forward to the fourth industrial revolution. Cloud computing has been discussed a lot this afternoon. That entails workload identification, successful migration, and monitoring. And as we migrate to the cloud, as many have discussed, security measures become absolutely critical. Cloud computing is a significant accelerant in the development and innovation cycle, since we're no longer shackled by the traditional IT constraints. Another technology importance, we need to take a holistic, enterprise-wide cybersecurity approach. And that holistic approach needs to be based on a risk management framework because we can't protect everything. So it's important to understand all the assets that have to be protected, including physical assets, IT assets, facilities, and people to ensure resiliency. And then make the cost-based decisions based on the risk management framework, which of those we are going to protect. With more sensors, we have much more data, and that data needs to be analyzed to produce actionable intelligence for areas like Department of Defense and the intel community. Analytics-driven business models make decisions 5 times faster, they provide new insights, they improve the customer experience, as well as our products and services. And the additional data is why cloud computing and the scalability that cloud computing provides is required, because it's no longer practical for IT resources to be able to handle that volume of data. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are the next steps in advanced analytics. By processing higher volume of insights from both structured and unstructured data, organizations migrate to what's forward-looking and autonomous decision support. AI and machine learning are now easier to do because, again, they're effective at cost with the scalability of the cloud. Autonomy and robotics have the potential to change life as we know it. One area that I like to look at that was discussed briefly today is autonomous vehicles. They're going to change the world in which we live, and I believe within the next decade. With this technology, we're no longer going to need gas stations. We're not going to need car dealerships. We may not need insurance companies. We're going to need a less police force. Our cars, I don't even call them cars anymore. They're going to basically be mobility managers where you can sit in your car and you can order all your services, your food, and do everything online as you transmit to and from your location. Virtual and augmented reality are already influencing the federal government in areas including construction, training, and healthcare. So to summarize, we are in the fourth industrial revolution. Digital transformation has to be embraced by companies, not just to remain competitive, but if they plan on remaining in business. Forrester Research reported that businesses adopting AI, IoT, and big data will take $1.2 trillion from their less informed peers by 2020. With the gross domestic product at $16.7 trillion, $1.2 trillion is a significant number. Digital transformation offers significant benefits, including improved productivity and efficiency, improved customer experience, and reduced cost. But in order to take full advantage of the digital transformation, all aspects of people, processes, and technologies must be considered in a secure environment. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much, Carey. We are very fortunate to have Ken Rogers here today. Ken's the Deputy Chief